Hey, DocSig here. Today's video we're going to focus on polyatomic ions. Alright, so what are they? They're a group of atoms that are covalently bonded together and have a charge. The poly is meaning of many atoms. So how are we going to name these? Well, okay, it's going to depend on the type and number of atoms. So we can have the suffixes that differentiate between the number of oxygens. So you can have an ITE ending, which means fewer oxygens, or an ATE ending, which means more oxygens. So if I look at nitrate versus nitrite, we have nitrite, NO2 minus, and nitrate, NO3 minus. So if you want a memory mechanism, here I go. I ate one more oxygen. The ATE, I ate one more oxygen. So the nitrate has NO3, one more oxygen than nitrite. So if we need to go further, we can use prefixes that can further distinguish how many oxygens are present. So we can use hypo, which is going to be even fewer oxygens than the ITE, or per, which means more oxygen than the ATE. So if I have ClO minus, that's hypochlorite ion, which means one oxygen fewer than the chlorite ion, which is ClO2 minus. Now, if I have chlorate, I ate one more oxygen, so ClO3 minus. But if I have the perchlorate ion, that means I have ClO4 minus, or one more oxygen than the chlorate. Okay, so I include the whole polyatomic ion list here. There may be some I forgot, but for the most part, this is going to work for us. So they're largely anions, but we do have one cation, which is right there on the top with the 1 plus charge. So it's the NH4 plus ammonium. But then I have the 1 minus charge, 2 minus charge, and 3 minus charge. So on the -1 charge, we have acetate. You can see that at CH3COO minus. A lot of students stumble on that one, so that's kind of one to really get to know and be familiar with. Bromate, right? And then here we go. We have a chlorate and chlorite. You can tell the difference between the ending and the number of oxygens. Cyanide. Okay, and then we have dihydrogen phosphate. Now check this out. Di meaning 2 hydrogens, so H2PO4 minus. Then we have hydrogen carbonate, hydrogen sulfate, hydrogen sulfide, hydroxide, OH minus, that's a good one to get to know. Hypochlorite, nitrate versus nitrite, right? Again, there's that ending there with the AT versus IT. Perchlorate, and permanganate. Permanganate's another one good to get to know. All right, so on the 2 minus charges, carbonate, chromate, dichromate, so 2 chromiums, Cr2, hydrogen phosphate, oxalate, peroxide, silicate, sulfate, that's a good one, sulfite, right? There's those endings there to differentiate the number of oxygens. On the 3 minus, arsenate. Now we have phosphite versus phosphate. There's the ending again. The ATE, more oxygen on the phosphate. Okay, PO4 versus phosphite. PO3 to the 3 minus, both 3 minus. All right, so there you go. Till the next video. See you later.